man is on a mission. Depend manual on the transmission. Who not like it, better make a decision.
Boxing. Boy, I tried to warn and tell people. I remember the last time, well no, not the last time, one of the times I was on here I talked about like how the AJ Usyk fight might go. And I tried to tell people, I was like, this guy's not a joke. And then that went the way it went. I didn't come here to talk about Fury versus Wilder, but I could have told you my man was going to get knocked out again. I could have told you that. Tyson came in bloody heavy. Heavier than he's ever been. What do you think was going to happen? He was going to put it on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My bad, sorry, you can't even see the... I didn't realize I wasn't running this thing, you know. Here you go. My bad. I just did it. What are you on about? I think maybe there's a lag. And the request thing is not updating. I did it. That's all I know. How's the stream look? I definitely did it. Exactly. So I'm saying I've got witnesses out here. Squid get... Oh, stop. When did you just say that? Yeah, I sent that out before. Do you know what? Your messages are not on the chat thing. Now that I can see them on here, but let me scroll the chat real quick. Nope, didn't come up. That's weird. Yeah, Fury slapped up Wilder. It's Black History Month. I said it. I commented because people are like, "Oh, what's your prediction?" I said it's Black History Month, but it's gonna be a long night for Wilder, boy. Ah man, it's sad in a way. Nah, it's not really sad. And why am I saying it's sad? It's not. Wilder got off from being the bully of the division. Like he had the eraser, right? Like he hits you with the right hand, it's over. But I don't know if he's injured it along the way or something about like the connection ain't the same, because he didn't knock out once he didn't like put Tyson to sleep that first fight. He's not been the same fighter since. Then he just wouldn't throw it in the second fight. Apparently something happened. I don't know about that. You know, he said he was possessed, it wasn't him. But I was like, this is the same dude that says when he enters the ring, he's not Deontay Wilder, he's the Bronze Bomber. So you being possessed is nothing new. Apparently you're always possessed when you're in the ring. So if it didn't work out that night, I guess the Bronze Bomber just deserted you, that's all. Boy, he needed the nurse's kiss. Oh my God. Nah. He needed that bracelet thing to hold him down, and he needed them J's for like to save energy. You can't just say Tomura, that doesn't work. You gotta say his full name. Tomura Shigaraki or whatever.
Shigaraki Tomura.
Why do they always say it? Why do they always say a man's full name?
Shigaraki Tomura.
Bloody hell, when his origin story cracked me up though. Like this guy looked malnourished as fuck. Yes, Tomura Shigaraki. Man looked worse than Shinta. That's how you know it was peak poverty. Like this guy looks, oh my gosh. That look he had was terrible. It was dreadful. Dreadful. I'm actually happy One for All found him. Or All for One, or whatever his name is. I'm glad. Give Levy a run for... it was worse. I swear it was worse. No, actually, no. Nothing beats Levy. That hungry looking Levy was different. He was definitely different. But yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, man, on the fight side of things, boxing is in a good state, but I just don't understand the mindset of why people don't want to fight. Well, actually, I can't say I don't. I do. No one wants to be the one to take the L first, right?
Win. Perfect.
Respect. Let me turn my headphones on so I can hear these sounds. Appreciate you. Yeah. No one wants to be the first one to take the L. But I feel like the money that's at stake, you're gonna win anyway. You lose, but you won. Like, you get 50 million for a fight. If you don't win the fight, I don't feel like it's gonna hurt, but it's not really gonna hurt. It's not gonna sting all that much. You know what I mean? It's not like stubbing your toe at night. Like, you know what I mean? That's it's a minor inconvenience. I would have liked to have won that, but I'm just gonna take this 50 million and just yeah. Or you know what? It was close. Let's do it again. Boxing needs to get rid of some belt. Yeah, too many ABC belts, diamond belt, intercontinental. They're worse than WWE. I'll tell you what. Like, too many belts. It's true. It's absolutely true. Too many. The diamond belt, the franchise belt, I'm like, why are there so many belts? Pound for pound. Sorry, the Ring Magazine belt should be in every. I feel like that should be in every division. So that's the one where people decide, yeah, okay, this is the must. This is the fighter who is, well, the two best at the time fight for it. One gets it. After that becomes a lineal thing that needs to be handed down. But yeah, after, yeah, all these, and then you need like 3 governing bodies. 3 governing bodies, okay, fine, but you can't have all these other straps along the. Just have the belt. Have a contender spot, and then have people fight to become #1 contender and become mandatory. Mandatories need to stop being a joke as well. Like, if they don't feel like it's a strong enough mandatory, they should go back into the pot and fight again. Like, we don't want joke mandatories, because really, from mandatory means you absolutely must defend your title against someone, and it's usually someone within the top 10. You can cherry pick who you want to fight out of the top 10. You can avoid the #1 contender until they become mandatory. It's like a title eliminator fight where they absolutely are ordered to fight. Even that's, like, to me, is silly. Unification gets in, they delay unification to the point where, yeah, there should have already been a Wilder AJ fight for unification. Didn't happen. Undisputed, sorry. It would have still been unification, but that would have made an undisputed, there would have been one champion. And they're like, nope, we don't want that. So they kept on delaying, and oh, fight this mandatory or you'll be stripped. It's just stupid, man. Exactly. It doesn't mean anything unless you win a world title eliminator. And they use that for the governing body to order a title eliminator. That means they want you up out there. They don't want you being the champion no more. That's when they were like, yep, the next person that wins will fight. That's when they're fed up with you. If you fight your mandatories, they usually don't care. They don't care. It's like MK9 tournament. It's honestly, it's a shambles. And then MMA, it's like, I feel like the skill level in MMA isn't there. They can't fight for, if it's 3 rounds, for whatever it is, they can't maintain their level the entire time. See what I'm saying? Ladder mode. Man knows. It's just it's foolishness, bro. But at least with MMA, like, they fight. They just fight. And they will take their L's if they gotta take their L's, and they will go away and they'll come back. And boxing, nope. They'll leave that fight down the road, kick it down the road. And they say it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, but I'm like, at some point, it doesn't. I don't feel like the Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather fight was the biggest fight, as big as it could have been. It could have been bigger. It really could have, because by the time it happened, it was like, all right, we're finally getting it. But there was calls for that long before that. MMA, there's some ducking, but not nearly as bad. Oh, 100%. 100%. There's matchmaking. At the end of the day, you got diligence to do as a trainer and as a promoter. Right? You don't want to throw someone in too quick, but you also don't want to cuddle them to the point where whenever there's a challenge, they fold. But there's a time for matchmaking. There's a time when there's like, yeah, not yet. Don't fight this guy just yet. I get that. And you can't get mad at that. But when it's just like a culture of, I'm going to avoid the hell out of you just because I want to. Not even because they're scared. They just don't want to fight the person. They don't want to, as far as they're concerned, they don't want to bless them. and then they don't want to even give them the outside, the puncher's chance that they might lose. I just feel like that's crooked and wrong. Right, I'm not with it. Oh yeah, this stream is looking good, boy. Mud.
The people come
Clean
together.
and clear. Thank you, thank you. Oh, well, we got boxes up in here. Box water. Mud. Floyd Pacquiao was like if MJ Magic played one-on-one now. Sounds cool, but who cares? Alright, needed that. Thank you, thank you.